Good morning. And today we're going to have a look around and see some of the sites like the Trevi Fountains and Spanish Steps. Let's see how we get on. So let's begin. We are now standing in front of the most beautiful and well-known fountain in Rome, measuring some 20 metres in width and 26 metres in height. Trevi Fountain is also the largest fountain in the city. The origins of the fountain go back to the year 19 BC, in which period the fountain formed the end of the Aqua Virgo aqueduct. The first fountain was built during the Renaissance, under the direction of Pope Nicholas V. The final appearance of the Trevi Fountain dates from 1762, when after many years of work at the hands of Nicola Salvi, it was finalized by Giuseppe Panini. Interestingly enough, the name of Trevi derives from three ways, since the fountain was the meeting point of three streets. The majority of the pieces of the fountain is made from travertine stone, quarried near Trevi, about 35 kilometers east of Rome. The best known and most persistent tradition consists of throwing a coin into the fountain before leaving the Eternal City. The superstition associated with the fountain being that whenever anyone makes this gesture would favour a return to the city. Coins are purposely meant to be thrown while turning one's back to the fountain, using the right hand over the left shoulder. This was a theme of the 1954 Three Coins in a Fountain movie and the award-winning song by that name, which introduced the picture. An interesting statistic is that approximately €1 million worth of coins are taken from the fountain each year, and since 2007 this money has been used to support good causes. This is called Skyr by Anish Kapoor and is an art installation and consists of a concave dish of polished stainless steel angled up towards the sky, and it was installed in 2015. The Spanish Steps in Rome, built in the Rococo style between 1723 and 1726, are the steps that lead from the Piazza di Spagna, literally meaning the Square of Spain, to the French monastery church Trinità dei Monti, which was built between 1502 and 1587. There are 135 steps and 3 different terraces referring to the Holy Trinity. At the top of the stairs you'll see an Egyptian obelisk which offers beautiful views, albeit one shared with throngs of other tourists. The name can be a bit confusing, as the construction of the steps was actually commissioned by the French in the 17th century. The Spanish embassy, which was located on the square, Piazza di Spagna, at the base of the stairs, hence the name Spanish Steps. The official name is not Spanish Steps though, it is Scalinata della Trinità dei Monti. On the Piazza di Spagna you'll also find a fountain by Pietro Bernini called Fonta della Boccaccia. This literally means Fountain of the Ugly Boat. This does not refer to the sculpture being ugly, but to the story that the river Tiber flooded in 1598 and stranded this ugly little boat on this spot. That was Bernini's inspiration. The not very impressive water jets of the fountain are a result of insufficient water pressure from the aqueduct that supplies it. The church Trinità di Monti, which dominates the top of the steps, is actually French. It was given Gothic elements to celebrate the great French Gothic cathedrals. Piazza del Popolo is a square which is centered by an Egyptian obelisk, which is the oldest in Rome. It is also the site of the city's northern gate. Castel Sant'Angelo is famous for being the tomb of Emperor Hadrian and was built around 123 to 135 AD. The castle is also known to have served throughout the history as a fortress, a tribunal and a prison of the Papal States. The Vatican City is a country, more specifically a city-state, and not just a city. It is the world's smallest independent state located within the city of Rome. It was established as a sovereign state in 1929 with the signing of the Lateran Treaty, granting the Pope independence and control over the Vatican's territory. The Vatican museums alone attract over 4 million people every year. It is also home to St. Peter's Basilica, which is the largest church in the world. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little walk around Rome. See some of the sights, I know we did. If you did like that, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, hit that notification bell for future videos. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.